At the very start of our journals and everything that we teach within workshops too, we always start with setting goals. But we also understand that sometimes when it comes to our goals, we can sort of lose track, go in a different direction, or lose sight of what we're working towards. And this is totally normal, but this is why it's so important to review your goals and to really pay attention to them. So for me, I'm a bit of a lunatic, but I've got my goals on my phone background. I write my goals in my journal. I've got goals on my whiteboards in my office, and I'm constantly reminding myself of them, and I'm constantly reviewing them too. When I say this, it's not saying I hit every single goal that I set, because I don't. There's obviously challenges, there's obviously setbacks, but it's about regularly reviewing it. It's so important because it helps us change course if we need to. It helps us see if we're on the right track. So this is what that model's about. So this is what I want you to work through. So the first part is literally G, which is goals. Where are you in relation to your goals? Have your goals changed? Have you, from the ones that you set at the start, do you want to set new goals? Or are you on track? But just basically going back to that point, what is the goal? What is it that you're trying to achieve? R stands for reality. So where are you now? So again, you might set this goal at the start and you might be on track, so that's great. If you're on track, keep going in that direction. If you've went off track and that goal's still relevant to you, then what do you need to do? What do you need to change? And O stands for options. So what are your options? What steps can you take? What actions can you take? It always starts with action. If we set a goal, it's vital that we start taking action towards that. So that's all that stands for. It's really important. If we're just setting a goal and we're not taking out relevant steps or actions, it's literally just a goal, it's just a dream. It starts with setting it, it starts with seeing where we are, and then it's about taking action and moving towards that. And then W stands for willing, and this is a really important concept for me because so often in life, and I've done this myself as well, we all have done it, we set goals that we think we should set. So we've got to actually, when it comes to a goal, we've got to assess how important it is to us in our lives, because if we're not willing and we're not really committed, then we just won't take action on it. And I'll give an example with myself. So with me, I know that I should probably eat a bit less sugar. I'm not really willing to, and I'm not really committed to that goal because I'm quite happy with my state of fitness, I'm quite happy with my nutrition, and the truth is I don't really want to. So although I know I should, I'm not really motivated by it. So flip that around, when it comes to our business and teaching people these tools, I'm really motivated by it. I'm really willing to do the work because it's something that means a lot to me. So it really helps with that commitment factor because it's something that I really want to do. So think about your goal, look at your goals that you've set and ask yourself the question, how willing am I to achieve this? Because if you're truly willing to want to achieve it, that's when you'll set out and that's when you'll do the work. If you've set something which you're not really willing to do, then you won't, and that's fine, but it's about reassessing your goals and making them relevant to you, because that's where you're going to get your commitment from. But one thing that I always say to people, we can always re-engage with our goals. So say you've set a goal at the start and you're finding that you're not applying yourself as much as you'd like to, you can always go back to that. You can always reset it and restart. I always say one bad day doesn't make a bad week, and one bad week doesn't make a bad month. One bad month doesn't make a bad year. We can literally at any time, if we're willing to, if we're committed to, we can re-engage with that goal and we can start again.